Wait until we're live now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
iSpark also told me at the convention that we can reach out to him right before a show or even in the middle of a show. And since he's not really busy, he would probably hop on and talk if we wanted him to. If we started discussing Transformers like we did a couple weeks ago, he said he probably hopped on. But
Yeah, as soon as Chris gets bored, I'll be happy to do that. All right, so we be live. That's the correct terminology.
And on board. Oh, no.
Ah!
I don't
All right,
get bored during our show. I keep it going.
Did we Okay, we're cool. We're uploaded everywhere. Or we're uploading, I guess.
Sure. Yep.
Salutation. You know what's weird? I don't see, before we get into intros, I don't see, like, he's saying hello, and I don't see him anywhere. Oh, he's on Collectors, that's why. And he's one on Shellhead. That's what the weird thing is. Is he logged into both?
We don't vote. I don't know.
I try to get an idea of where people are logging in from. So, like, right now, what do you call it? Oh my God. Gus is on
Gustavo.
Is either on Shellhead or Collectors, one of the two, because there's two people streamed right now on.
Oh, I don't even see an account saying how many people we got watching. So
there's now that we're down to one, so I guess that's Gus. Unless somebody's
no, I believe I'm just saying I don't know. I can't see that count for some reason. Usually it's right up here in the corner.
Right, like where all the things are. Oh.
Nothing.
I'm slowly but surely losing my business and commitment to this Riverside interface. Anyway,
I just started playing with the whole podcast part. Don't just change it now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know. I gotta get. I'm sorry. I need to be involved. Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to another Tuesday night of Drinks and Toys. Here with. Oh wait.
Let's go.
Wheezy. Woo. Welcome
What's up?
aboard tonight.
It's been a hell of a day.
Welcome on the board and welcome off the wagon. Welcome to the show.
Fuck that wagon.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
We'll see. We'll see how long that goes for. Johnny, how you doing?
Salut. Doing good.
And by the way, Gus said to text your mom.
I called her yesterday. She didn't even answer.
No, but apparently she forgot your birthday. So you need to text her what your birthday is. It's not like she was there or anything. No.
Psycho, what's up?
How's it going, gentlemen?
It's a beautiful Tuesday evening. You know what's weird, man? It's not dark yet.
Because we live in Florida and it's summertime, so
I don't know. Like I have these lights on. You'd swear it's midnight in Johnny and I's house.
Well, actually, it's a little dark outside right now. It's raining. Look out
I'm looking like I can literally my front when like everything's lit up front. I have my spotlights on though, like for ambiance, but it's wild. Like if I turn my camera around, it's like daytime in the house. It's weird. I don't know. It's goofy.
Normally it's a lot lighter in here this time of day for some reason, but this time of year is crazy in Florida. So it's raining over here where I'm at, but it's sunny where you are. Typical Florida weather.
Yeah, well, it might be raining men.
For those watching or may watch later afterwards, don't catch the live but catch the replay. Tony and I literally live 7 minutes away from each other.
Yeah, if you're going downhill, it's quicker. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I mean, like in Florida's notorious for raining your front lawn and not your back lawn, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So 7 minutes, that's 15 miles in Florida weather. So
standing on one side of the street, watching it pour on the other, and being perfectly dry. Yes.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's wild, man. But so I don't know if it was in the news. I don't know if it's been announced anywhere. I had no idea.
Got thrown off a bridge. That was crazy, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the bungee cord girl. That was very random, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That shit was nuts.
That was not what I was going to refer. We talk about toys, man. Like I wasn't talking about the death of a bungee girl. But since we're there and they threw her off that fucking bridge, you know what the worst part is? she hit the ground and she lived for a little bit and then died. So she suffered.
Bro. But like, when do you think she realized there was something wrong?
When she had no fucking cord attached to her.
Well, no, but she, like, when they threw her, she was like just going lit, like just like across to get thrown. So like at some point, like she had to realize, oh shit, but like when
what is that drop? Like what, 5-6 seconds?
When she wasn't hit the ground down, she probably realized.
Yeah, on impact.
When she didn't hit.
Well, no, because like no, in reality, like a lot of those bungee things, like especially if they're over the water, like people will go and they'll stretch, they'll touch the water and it'll come back up. So like bro, that's rough.
All I know is she jumped off and it was probably like shit.
I mean, she didn't jump off; she was thrown off.
Oh, I know, but same thing. I'm like, she's gone, but yeah, they said.
Wow. Okay, no, let's
It was rough.
Let's move on. That'd be the one thing that gets us canceled here.
So is that our one jumping point?
Yeah.
Just toss it in.
I don't want to flatten the show out. I don't want to break a leg. All right, guys. All right. Anyway, she did die. So what I saw, I never. Oh my God. You and Psycho, Johnny and Psycho, the same time, both went. Holy crap! All right,
I'm just gonna come out and say, Tony, you're a dumbass.
He's just stating facts. He didn't do anything wrong.
So,
I mean, he's not stating.
No, I didn't say he was right or wrong. I just said he's a dumbass.
He's trying to use puns to make light of a situation that we probably should not be making light of at the moment. Like.
We got to give it at least a week.
Toy podcast, right? Like Johnny said, there's probably certain lines you shouldn't cross.
Well, to be fair, Collector's Hideout, we get away from the real world. Here, everything just kind of goes.
I mean, you're right. There's a line we shouldn't cross, and it was probably that guardrail for the bridge.
It wasn't attached though, so
just stayed on the other one. So you had shared in the group chat, change gears. About these new turtle figures that I do not understand what the purpose is behind these at all.
I mean, they announced them at Toy Fair. Like they've been shown before. So like we knew they were coming. I've never seen them. Yeah, they were shown, I believe, Toy Fair, maybe even Comic-Con last year.
I'm gonna pull them up, but yes, I'm sorry, man. They look like straight up Rosscon.
Well, it won't be Rosscon because Rosscon you get the stuff that you don't know about. This we know about, so it'll be $37 at Target.
Target Con.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up.
It's just two specific characters in disguise. It's Raphael as a sailor and Donatello as a miner.
Yeah, but don't they come with extra heads to make like two
like an underage turtle?
No, that's Minor. This is Minor. Sorry. Drake is not involved in this.
See what I'm saying though?
So yeah, so the Raphael comes with a Leonardo head to make him Leonardo. He comes with 2 Raph heads and 2 Leonardo heads for whatever reason.
2 Raphs
and then the Donatello one, I don't know. I don't remember what he comes with.
Oh, he's right here.
Yeah, I don't know if he comes with a spare head to make him a different turtle or not.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's New York Toy Fair.
Yeah, so that's New York Toy Fair, so that's going to be Michelangelo in that pizza mask, the human mask.
I'm going to see if I can get it to load. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is perfect. So share this tab instead. All right, you guys see it now?
Yep.
Come on. There we go. So there's Ultimate. Okay,
so Michelangelo's in that gear. So who's that?
Donnie?
Oh, or Leonardo in the tux.
Yeah.
It's just it's episode specific characters, right? And costumes they're doing.
Are we getting another Leatherhead?
That Leatherhead, that's coming, yeah.
What is it, an Ultimate Leatherhead?
Yeah, but that we don't have that version of Leatherhead yet. That's the cartoon.
Wait, we have a cartoon version of Leatherhead.
We have comic books.
No, we have a cartoon version of Leatherhead.
No, we have the cartoon version. Does anybody have it handy? Because I'd have to get it.
We have a Stump Turtles, Stump Wrestling version of Leatherhead.
The cartoon Leatherhead right here.
That's not.
This is the NECA 1987 cartoon Leatherhead. It came in a 2-pack.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
It came with Tupac.
No, it came in a 2-pack.
So serious. But no, I forgot what that Leatherhead's specific for.
Oh,
it didn't have like a card. It didn't have a card in front of it. That Leatherhead picture.
No, it didn't have anything. It was just Leatherhead.
Can you increase the size?
With a special pill sometimes.
No, I can't. That's as big as it gets. So I apologize for my shortcomings. Literally.
I figured
is that Archie?
We might be able to tell what it is. I think it might.
So it might be Archie then. It might be an Archie one because I think the only Archie we have is Stump Turtles.
That makes more sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. That would be for the Adventures because this one. So, kind of like April, it's the same art style.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my shelf, and the only Leatherheads is the one that Psycho showed, and then the Stump Leatherhead.
Yeah, it's more this art style, so it's going to be in Adventures.
There you go.
What is it, Eastman and Laird? Yeah.
Yeah.
Adventures, April the 5th Turtle. It's weird they didn't make her with boobs like they did Venus de Milo. It's weird.
Didn't they already show off the 2012 Leatherhead too?
I thought that was just a third-party Leatherhead looking guy.
I haven't seen a NECA do a 2012 Leatherhead yet. They haven't shown off anything that I'm aware of. And that's the Fortnite Turtles that go up for. They went up for sale already, or they go up sale soon?
I thought they were. So it says Q3, but I thought they were already up.
I think they announced them. I don't know if the actual order went up yet.
I'm going to tell you, I don't hate them though.
No, they look good, but I mean, I have to have a line somewhere, and I don't play Fortnite, so they mean nothing to me except that it's turtles.
To that point, I was talking shit about them in the chat because they do look like loyal subjects to me, just a little beefier. So, I get the worry that they're going to be that kind of quality. Like, who's making these?
NECA. Those are NECA turtles. So they'll be bigger. They'll be in scale, like the same 6-7 inch scale, like all their current offering.
This Fortnite Shredder looks like the 2012 turtle or 2003 turtle Shredder, doctored out.
That's fair.
Like his mold.
Yeah, I kind of get the vibe though of a mixture of the 2012 and 2003 Shredder from that one. It looked like they took both of them and kind of mixed them together. That Slash looks pretty great.
Cannot wait for that Slash to come out.
I thought, it was in this picture when they do the whole one, because in the middle you have Casey, Splinter, and Metalhead. I thought on the opposite side was Leatherhead.
Nope, Slash.
I know we already got Ice Cream Kitty, but I think it's awesome Ice Cream Kitty's in the back. No. Tiger Claw, the foot. We already got all those. Yeah, that's it.
My fucking foot 2-pack with the broken scythe. Or the misproduced scythe or whatever the hell it is, because it's missing the nub in the inside of it.
Your mom's a nub.
Is this the one you were talking about? We already got this one. You weren't talking about this one, right, Psycho?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys can't see the screen. Sorry. I went back.
I know there's an Eastman and Laird Leatherhead, if that's what you're talking about, but I can't see the picture yet.
Yeah, it's this big bastard down here.
That's the Eastman and Laird one. Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, between that and Stump.
Oh, he's down there. Okay.
I don't know any other.
Yeah, I mean, I was probably just making it up in my head because I would like a Leatherhead figure. So It would make sense.
Well, there is that third party one that really is ideal. It looks fantastic for Turtles, and it looks like it would be the 2012 Leatherhead.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Elliot.
Yeah. He's a great character, man. They really don't do him enough justice.
I kind of like his chaotic energy in the 2012 Turtles. In the 87 one, he was interesting because of the nostalgia, right? Like growing up with that cartoon. But in 2012, making him just like this crazy, chaotic force in the first season. And then when he comes back, he's kind of learned to control it, but he can still be triggered. And then it's kind of like a shark going into a feeding frenzy, right? The eyes roll back in the head and just starts attacking.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting.
It was a cool little. Well, I don't know if you'd even call it a backstory. It was just a cool portion of his personality for sure.
Yeah.
Or whatever, or the way the way they wanted to introduce him. But yeah, we need one for sure. I'm just looking back at the stack of shit. You know, it's kind of funny. I look at the Leatherhead for the Masters of the Universe Turtles crossover.
Okay.
And it looks like they stole a bunch of the sculpting from the cartoon Leatherhead.
Did you see the Masters of the Universe movie yet?
Nope. I am very much so getting annoyed with Rebel Girl that we haven't gone to see it yet. And when I get back I got to go away for work this week tomorrow. So when I get back, if she doesn't come up with the day, she's SOL. I'm going to break the cardinal rule there, which is I'm just going to go see the damn movie because I'm not waiting any longer.
Yeah, I went and saw it last Friday, and I very much enjoyed it. I'm not a huge Masters of the Universe guy, and in fact, I know it's sacrilege, but the Masters of the Universe show that I remember enjoying the most was the one from the early 90s, the New Adventures of He-Man or whatever, where you had kind of like the laser sword and the chest armor and stuff. Yeah, as a kid, I mean, you got to remember, in 1991, I was 7 years old, and when that show launched, it launched when I was 6, but I was turning 7, and when it launched, you had these awesome toys where the blade of the sword was gold, but had like the translucent plastic and green plastic looked like a laser, and I also got the sword, right? The electronic sword that he had. And so I had awesome memories where you pressed a button, the sword made noises. It would say stuff. It's kind of like Thundercats in that way for me. I had Thundercat toys. I did watch it when I was a child, but it doesn't really mean anything to me. I had Masters of the Universe toys, and I did watch it as a child, but it doesn't mean anything to me. So
when my brother and I were younger, and Johnny's like, not you, Johnny, my Johnny. He's probably, I think he's exactly 4 years older than me. I think he's turning 49, I think, this year, maybe. So you figure, shit. When he was 10, you know, I was barely 6 or whatever, and we were getting G.I. Joe and Turtles and stuff like that. So he actually probably grew out of the older toys in the 80s quicker than I did. I was getting them at a much younger age.
Yeah. And
so he was growing out of them pretty quick. Like 92, you know, he's 12 years old. He doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still think it's cool. So I guess kind of going back to the original point, like we had all the Masters of the Universe growing up as kids, and we played with them and you had a good time with them. They were cool. I didn't give a shit about the show. I just thought the characters were cool and the toys were cool because they were.
Yes.
You know, they were, you're playing with a goddamn skeleton, and all of his cronies are these wild ass beasts and, you know, crazy looking characters. And they're beating the shit out of this guy, you know, in Speedo, He-Man with the booty shorts. And, and so, yeah, it was a wild ass show. I can tell you that as cool as Thundercats looks, like the characters and all that kind of stuff, I give a shit less about the show.
Yeah. I mean, And to get back to what I was saying originally, before I got off on a tangent, I enjoyed the movie. I thought the movie was well done. I went and saw it with one of our buddies, and he enjoyed the movie, but was upset with the movie as well. He thought that they made some changes to the lore because he's a huge Motu fan, and he thought that they made some changes to the lore that they shouldn't have made, and those upset him. But he said the movie overall was very well done. It had action, it had humor. It was easy to kind of follow and understand. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. I was on the fence. It's like, hey, I'm going to go see the movie. You should come along. And I knew that my wife wouldn't want to go and see it. And so I'm like, sure. And I went. I'm glad I did. Right to the point where when it comes out, I'm going to watch it again. Like when it's available for home release, I'm going to watch it again. I think my daughter will enjoy it. I think my wife will enjoy it too. So I would absolutely recommend going to see it.
Yeah, I fully intend to. I just got to... It is what it is. If she doesn't make plans for us to go, I'm going to make my own plans of going and seeing it because I'm not waiting too long before it gets to the point where it's not in the theater.
You go with Johnny.
You going to the Spring Hill one or Brooksville, whatever? I'm
going to go to the good theater. I want to see it in style.
Which one's that?
I don't know.
Vincent,
well, hit me up when you do.
Yeah.
Wheezy would not get a Hot Toys figure if they gave it to him.
They could give it to me.
If they gave him a Hot Toys figure and gave him money with it, he'd be like, nah, fuck you and that thing right there.
I mean,
that's not true. He'd take it, but then complain about it.
No, I'd take it and be like, yeah, this is nowhere near what they're charging, but I'm glad I got it for free. But if I paid for this, I'd be pissed.
So then that guy would be out the money and the hot toy.
So did you see the Ripley figure that they showed off today and the Warrior Alien? I thought they looked pretty badass.
Yeah, no, they look great, but no, I'm good. That's too much money, and I don't think their Hot Toys are worth the price they do.
So, I mean, we should probably pull this up to show people. And then for those that don't know, I know Wheezy's been working on it because we were talking about it. Well, basically, I was bitching about it, and now Wheezy's doing something with it. Is that the podcasting portion of it is hopefully going to make it out to these other platforms. I got some insight as to what we're supposed to do, but Wheezy's doing something else. I don't know the logistics, but I do know that those of you that can't see us right now, later on, you'll be able to... What? You're going to be able to hear the audio.
What you told me to do.
One at a time. You're going to be able to hear the audio. Go ahead, Chris. Now I can hear you. I can't hear you when you talk when I talk. Now he's frozen.
He said he's doing what you told him to do.
Oh, thank you, Psycho. Good. I appreciate it. Good. I'm glad we have an interpreter. But yeah, so
it's weird you need it in.
No, I'm having connection issues, so like your mouth is weird.
Oh, well, that's other reasons, but yeah, so
that's not usually how he describes your mouth, but
wow. Wow.
Moist.
I was gonna say warm and inviting, but you said moist and that was enough. No teeth. So yeah, so it's gonna be good. This audio is gonna be making it on other platforms, hopefully like Spotify and so on and so forth. And hopefully that gains a little traction. It is what it is. It won't be dubbed a children's friendly show because it's not. No. And I'm okay with that. I think adults need something to listen to also. So there you go.
Yeah, when I was setting it up, it's like, is this show explicit? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Penis. So let's back up. So what's the hot toy you guys were just talking about? Because we're not showing anything, and I feel like we should.
I was thinking about bringing it up, but I didn't want to do that while you guys were discussing. They announced and showed today the Artisan Edition Ellen Ripley figure, and then I believe the Warrior Alien is also an Artisan Edition. They look fucking cool. The problem is the Artisan Editions are way more expensive because they put way more stuff into them, and they sell out like this. People line up very early for Artisan Editions, and usually they are gone within 5 minutes.
So is it the one where she comes with the cat and everything?
I think so.
Let's see. All right. Let us share.
I mean, it was just announced today, so
Yeah. Meow. This one over here?
No.
That one right there, with the white shirt, towards the left. That one is the one that it's the one you were just hovering on with the white shirt. Yes, that's the one. That was announced today for the 40th anniversary of Aliens. And like I said, it's an artisan edition, so it's the best one that they can. It's like their best quality, essentially.
So she's gonna come with a facehugger egg, or an alien egg.
She's gonna come with a lot of shit, actually.
Gross. That's a pretty good face sculpt.
Pay extra for that.
That's a pretty on point face sculpt.
No, it's a great looking figure. It's like what, $250 or some shit? No, I'm good.
I don't know. I didn't look it up. To be honest, with it being an artisan, it's probably more expensive.
Yeah, no. Easy pass.
Look at the size of her head here. I'm not falling for that again. You see this little head, dude?
It kind of looks like that the moon character from McDonald's at night or wherever the fuck it was.
Mac the Knight?
Yeah.
It looks like Weird Al without the mustache.
Why would you insult Weird Al like that? He's a national treasure.
I'm just saying, man.
So they don't.
He's a national predator.
National treasure.
Jesus Christ.
You're like, it's Weird Al. He's a national predator.
I mean, he could be if you wanted to be.
What was the stupid shit that's all the time. But what's the thing I said like a month ago? I said about Sigourney Weaver, though. I was like, Sigourney Weaver in what the hell movie was it? I'm like, I know it's not right. It was totally fucking obscure. We were talking about some movie, and I was like,
"Can I do the?"
I don't remember. I remember you saying it, but I don't remember what the actual movie was.
Can I do the screen share for a minute, Tony? Awesome. Thank you.
What the hell were we? I was like, Sigourney Weaver in whatever movie we were talking about.
I'm gonna have to go through all the cast now and have a search for Sigourney Weaver and see what pops up, so we can find out what it was.
So
it was recent too.
This is directly from the Hot Toys account on Facebook. It's the only pictures that are available, official pictures, because Sideshow hasn't put theirs up yet.
It comes with the alien?
No, the alien was announced today as well. What it comes with is we can get to that picture. Unfortunately, I can't just select it.
Ripley is a hot toy.
This is what she comes with. She's got the giant egg behind her, the base, the gun, the different things. There will be more, but I don't think they're going to show everything until the product page is up.
It's got a very Little Shop of Horrors vibe.
Yeah, I mean, well, the art and the cool thing about the artisan editions, not only do the eyes move, but the hair is actually, it's not sculpted plastic.
It's hair.
It's actually
rooted hair.
Yeah. But like you can see here, the pulse rifle actually is functional in the sense that you can move it and do things and it lights up.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, saying the price is going to be $444.
Yep, ay, Dios mío.
Easy pass.
Yeah. No, I mean, and at that price, like I said, I don't think that that's something Chris would ever get anyway. But the artisan edition it's mostly for the people who they absolutely have to have the most lifelike version of whatever it is.
I mean, it's one of those things, like most people, there's different levels and different styles of collector. So people who collect Hot Toys in general are looking for a certain quality to where they kind of feel like they're superior because of their collection, because it's so much more money or they look so much better. But I am good.
Yeah. And then there are a lot of people that collect Hot Toys that don't buy the artisan figures, like, because they're crazy. I only bought one artisan figure, and it was not for me. So
here's the thing about Hot Toys, because I have a few in my collection, and the reason they're in my collection is because I don't want to have a bunch of, like, I'm not one of those people that are completists that has to have every version of a particular character. I want to have one definitive that I'm like, all right, this is my one figure of this character. And if I'm going to spend that money on it, it's going to be a good quality figure. You know, I might as well just pay for the Hot Toy version of it.
Yeah. So I get that. And you get like the definitive version, right? Like, this is all you need. I don't think like that. I need everything. So if I buy one, I'm going to have to buy every Alien figure that they've done, the Nostromo crew, whoever they've done. Then that will just automatically go over to Predator. Now to buy all the different Predators they've done, and that's a lot. Like, it's just too goddamn much money. But my biggest issue outside of the actual scale or the price is scale, because I don't collect 12-inch fucking figures. Everything I collect is like 6 to 7 inches.
Yeah, except for the 18-inch figures that you have.
Huh?
Except for the 18-inch figures that you have, and then the giant turtles that you have as well.
But that's quarter scale. Yeah, I have 5 quarter scale figures, and besides that, everything else is 7-inch figures.
Wait, don't you have? I thought you had more than. I thought you had.
I'm seeing what you're doing, Tony. It's okay. We get it. He's a size queen.
Like,
he was about his size.
I thought you had more quarter scale figures, because you got the 4 turtles, you got a Predator, you got an Alien.
Yes.
Right. So that's 6 right there. Isn't there something else as well? Because you said you had 5, but that's 6, and I thought you had something else too.
Holy crap! All right, let's fact check everything. Give me 1 second.
So why don't they make Hot Toys Turtles? Is it licensing?
Probably.
Because I feel like they would sell.
I don't think they would.
Oh.
I mean, what kind of turtles could they make that would sell?
The only turtles I think that I would want them to make, if they were going to make it, would be movie turtles.
Yeah.
Right? Because they've done a couple like animated things, but they don't normally do animated stuff. It's live action, it's movie. So the movie Jim Henson Turtles would probably be the ones they would do, and they'd probably look amazing.
I hope they never do it.
I feel like they do them a lot of justice, and I think they could just easily do, April with all of her accessories, right, to keep it normal. They could do Casey, just the first movie.
Yep.
They could do the 4 turtles. They could do Splinter. They could do Shredder. They could do a Foot Soldier, and Danny. If they don't even have to do Danny, actually.
No, they would absolutely
just Dan. Just Dan.
Dan, sorry.
No, they would not do. They'd be fucking insane to do Danny or Dan.
So if they did the mains, they would
have to do Tatsu too.
They wouldn't have to, but they probably would do Tatsu
if they did Danny. But if they wanted to keep it just main line, right? They do the Shredder, they do the Foot Soldier, the 4 turtles, Casey, April, and Splinter. I mean, that's nine characters, unless my math is wrong. 5, 6, 7. No, it's 9. So 9 characters.
So I think you throw in Tatsu, right? That way, it just evens it out. You have Shredder, Foot Soldier, Tatsu, and then you have the 4 turtles and 2 other people or 3 others with them. You know what I mean? And let it be done.
Well, then at that point, you might as well make Danny. You're down to the last character.
Nobody fucking wants Danny.
So he's a fucking hot toy, and he comes with a set of headphones, and he comes with the $20 he owes April, and
nobody wants that shit.
The problem with that is those figures would be amazing, and I'd have to get them, but we all know it wouldn't stop there. They would do a Kino from Ninja Turtles 2. They absolutely would do a Kino.
There'd be a whole Turtles 2 line.
I mean, maybe.
Dude, can you imagine though a Hot Toys Toka and Razar?
A Hot Toys Super Shredder would probably be amazing.
But then you're done. You don't have to do anything else from anything.
I mean, to be honest, if Hot Toys did that, I would probably get rid of all my NECA figures. All of my NECA movie turtles, I'd probably get rid of them. And I would just have the Hot Toys on display.
I can't say you'd be wrong for feeling that way.
I guess, well, my only question when it comes to that, because I don't deal with Hot Toys. do they normally do a full series?
Sometimes they do, depending on the characters.
Star Wars.
Right? So, like, Star Wars has pretty much everybody. Iron Man, we've had every armor that has been in an Iron Man movie. They have made, including the armors that were just on Tony's computer screen that
really?
were mock-ups. Yes, they made those.
So how many is that?
There are at least 20-something Iron Man armors from Hot Toys, and all the ones that they made originally, they've been remaking in die-cast.
And you can actually get, like, the tubes that they can stand in, like, his hull.
Yeah, you...
Oh, that'd be cool as
Hot
shit.
Toys was selling those for a while, the gantry, the suit gantry, so you would buy it. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were... For every Iron Man suit you bought, you had an opportunity to add a gantry piece for like $30, and they would link together, and they would light up and everything. Like, you could light them up, and when you bought the first one, you had to buy it separately. It came with 2 bays, and then also the power to actually turn them on. And every one that you link up to it would follow the buttons that you selected on the first ones. Like, they were actually doing it, but I don't know if they're still selling those things.
That'd be fucking sick to have just the wall and then all of the freaking suits in there and they're all lit up or whatever. That'd be badass.
But people complain because of what you just said, right? Like, it'd be cool to have them up, but they didn't link like that. They linked to the side.
Oh, see, that'd be bad. Like, in the cartoon, he had it where it was a chamber he was in.
But in the movie, they were all to the side, right? And when you're standing them up, if you have the platform coming out on each one of them, you can't stack them on top of one another. And they needed them to touch so that they could link up. So people complain that there was no customization. You had to go across instead of up and across. But I don't know. They were they did all the ones from Iron Man 3, yes.
Iron Man.
All the ones that you could see, all the ones that you could see on the screen, yes, they did.
Yeah, no, I'm out. No Hot Toys for me.
You think lime juice is a natural laxative?
Drink some. Let's find out.
Well,
just chug it.
Just curious.
Your teeth will thank you.
Very acidy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hot Toys has produced over 100 1/6 scale Iron Man figures.
Holy shit, dude.
Including all the core armors from the movie, all the House Party Protocol suits, the concept variants that were released as extras for the movie, but also the concept varieties or the concept variants that you saw on Tony Stark's computer screen in a couple of the movies. And then, like I said, the first couple of years of suits they were making were all plastic, and all the ones that were plastic, they're going back and reissuing them as die cast.
But 100?
Over 100. Over 100, yes.
That's insane. At what, average $150 to $200 a piece?
No. The original ones were about 200, but the die-cast ones are usually 300, sometimes a little more, depending on what they come with.
So just on my stupid math is like $30,000 in fucking...
Yep.
Wow. That'd be awesome to have. I'd have nowhere to put them.
Hot Toys.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, like, for you as a completist, that would be a problem. There were only ever 2 Iron Man suits that I thought I would get, and I didn't buy them. One of them was the Avengers movie, the first Avengers movie. I thought that Iron Man suit looked awesome. And then the one from Infinity War. I thought that suit looked awesome. I also like the one from Civil War, but I don't know.
That's crazy. I always liked War Machine, so I thought it'd be cool to have one of him.
When they made the first War Machine that they put out from Iron Man 2, it was very meh. When they did the re-release out of diecast, they hit that thing out of the park. Like, it was so awesome, and it just, it's just too rich for my blood.
I'd probably do it for the one.
Oh man.
What?
All right. No, I was reading the comments. Anthony thanking us for coming out and supporting the first comic and toy show down at Lauderhill.
Yeah, it looked good, man. The pictures look good, and it was cool. I actually finally got to see the pictures of the show today, so
So I was telling Anthony Spectra Gundam that I think that it came out to 116 people was like the total paid tickets to get in, which for a very first show, it sounds like not much. But then I think back to when we did a show with somebody on their first show and like 4 people showed up to the entire show, right? So I'm like, okay, you know what? 116 is not bad.
And they bought for Johnny and nobody else.
Like, so now we just, for the next show, we go for 250 for the next show and just keep building from there.
Yeah. Here you go, Tony. Let's see.
But yeah, so I look forward to the next one. Just do it in 6 months. Don't do it next week.
See, that's cool, man. I could probably talk myself into. Oh, never mind. I'm just
He's like, God damn it! I thought it was fucking Iron Man. It's fucking War Machine. God damn it!
Shit! No, but Chris got it as soon as they did the shot with the mask up. I could totally talk myself. Look how mad he looks.
Yeah, I mean, this one, the diecast one, lights up and everything.
I could talk myself into getting that. I could talk myself into spending the money for just that if I'd never got any of the other, because War Machine's just different enough for me to look past it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would buy that in a heartbeat. Is that still available?
No, this thing sold out almost immediately because everybody wanted the very first release of War Machine. Even though it wasn't die-cast, like that was the first problem, it wasn't die-cast, it also was not correct. They didn't do a lot of things the way that they should have. So when this one was announced, people went crazy and bought it, sold out immediately. So
you just reminded me I have 2 Hot Toys sitting in my 4th bedroom that I did not open, and they could absolutely go in the DTOF case that I got now. I totally forgot about that.
What 2? You open stuff?
No, but I have Venom and Carnage.
Oh, that's right.
I still want that Venom from Spider-Man 2. He looks amazing.
And they had him at Bits
he
and
was
Buttons.
A good Captain Planet, though.
Sorry, go ahead, Psycho.
Well, no. I went into Bits and Buttons on Sunday since I was down there just to look around, and they had that Venom from Spider-Man 2. And it was priced pretty decently, but it's still available on Sideshow. So
really, Bits and Buttons
like $5
like $600 or $700.
What were they getting for it?
$700 though.
No, it was about retail. I think it was like $10 or $15 over retail.
Because Emerald City has it. And when I went to go buy, well, I spent a lot of money that day, but I almost added him to my pile because that's when I bought both Venom and Carnage. I bought a bunch of Transformers and Turtles, and I spent like $1,600 that day. And I was like, at that point, I was like, what's another $400? They were going to do it for $400. So I'm like, what's another $400 for him? And I didn't do it because I was like, well, I already have the Venom and Carnage from Let There Be Carnage, and they both look really good. So
I think they were like I want to say they were like at $475, $480, something like that. I don't remember. I just remember seeing it and thinking to myself, that's not much over retail, right? Like, so I don't know if they pay less from Sideshow or wherever they buy it, but Sideshow it's like $450 or $460 to buy it. I think it's still available there, but
so what? They're going back and forth. Don was better as Captain Planet. Did he mean Captain America?
No, Don Cheadle played Captain Planet in a online
in a College Humor skit or something.
Oh, I'm like,
that's fucking funny. What happened?
Okay, that's funny.
Your brother is trolling people just like you. It's genetic.
That is hilarious. Wow. So I didn't like.
I've taught him well,
but it's not the same guy. So who's the guy who plays the Captain America when he's got the wings?
That's Clarence.
What?
That's Clarence.
That's his name in the show.
His parents are still married. They have a really happy marriage.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. It's
so the name of the actor is Anthony Mackie, but he came to attention as the. I mean, I don't know if he was the best freestylist in 8 Mile, but Eminem had to go up against him in 8 Mile, and that's kind of how Anthony Mackie got his start. So Chris is trolling.
They just cast him out of the blue as he was Falcon first, right? Didn't we do this already?
No, he was Clarence first. 8 Mile came out in like what, 2004, 2003,
something like that. Yeah, 2004 or 5.
No. In the Marvel world, wasn't he?
He was Falcon. Yeah,
he was Falcon, and then he made him Captain America.
Yeah, he became Captain Falcon. Yes,
Captain Falcon. Yeah, the guy from freaking Smash Brothers.
Yeah, F-Zero.
Playing a dude. This guy's another dude. Gosh, so many things going on in the chat. Whew. Yeah, I would totally buy that if that was reasonable. I definitely wouldn't pay $500-$600 for it, but if it was like a $350 hot toy, I'd probably get it because it looks pretty rad.
Are you talking about the Venom still or the War Machine?
No, the War Machine.
Yeah.
Well, the Venom's again. The Venom's cool, but it's one of those things where it's like I have the two. Yes, it's rad. It's very rad. I don't want to take away from that, but you got to stop and say you're just buying it to buy another Venom. You know what I mean? Not for any other reason. I mean, now it'd be cool if there was like Anti-Venom or something like that, but then that doesn't really go with the Venom and Carnage I bought because the Venom and Carnage I bought are from the movie, and so
there is an Anti-Venom. I showed it to you. You're like, I gotta get that. You were talking about it the last time we brought this up. You're like, I wish they'd do an Anti-Venom, and I was like, they did, and I showed it to you like, oh shit, I gotta get that.
I feel like you're right now.
I could go get it out of the case if you want me to, but I already showed it to you.
No, it's pulling it up right now. Anti-Venom hot toy, yeah. Yeah, I should have bought that.
Tony, just buy it, you rich motherfucker.
Yeah, okay.
Is it even still available? I know that they sold really well. I don't think it's in stock anymore.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, that and probably that foot set would probably get somebody an Ecto.
Unfortunately, that is not within my control to do.
Within my control?
Well, no, because so my wife, there are certain Hot Toys figures that my wife is like, you should buy these because the display, the Spider-Man figures from the Spider-Man 2 game, because there's a Spider-Man, Miles, and Venom, and then they did Symbiote Spider-Man and Anti-Venom. She was like, when they announced Anti-Venom, she's like, get it, because she puts those on display in the living room.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that Anti-Venom's from the game?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I thought you just made the character Anti-Venom, so that's cool.
Nope, it's from Spider-Man 2.
No shit. That's good shit. And then the Spider-Man is which version from the game? It's Miles Morales, is that what it was?
Well, there's Miles Morales and there's the actual Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Do you get the ability to do, are there any little add-ons because you know how you can change his color and stuff in the game?
So they didn't do add-ons, they did other suits.
So you can buy it in other colors?
Well, no. So when they did the first Spider-Man game, right, and then Hot Toys started doing those figures, they did the suit, then they did the Scarlet Spider version, then they did the Anti-Ox suit. They did like 8 or 9 different suits from the first game. And for the second game, they just did Peter, Miles, Venom, Symbiote Spider-Man, and Anti-Venom. That's it.
Because we already had them from the first. Okay, so there's the Hot Toy Scarlet Spider and all that good stuff.
That one is awesome. It's probably, I think because I love Scarlet Spider so much, that's probably my favorite Hot Toy figure.
That's very cool. There's some cool shit.
I'm not a fan of the pose that my wife put the figure in, but
are they scissoring?
No, but she made the Scarlet Spider one like all emo, like he was in the Across the Spider-Verse movie, and like he's like no, and I don't like that. And now she's glaring at me because I'm making fun of the pose she put it in.
She still wins hands down for the fucking tackling at
on Halloween.
That shit was great.
Which was just supposed to be her grabbing me and then moving in the frame, and then it ended up being me on the goddamn floor.
No, it was fantastic. Hands down, one of the best things I've seen on television.
Oh,
I don't know what happened to Johnny, but I hope he wipes properly.
Cow says, Moo, what figure did you tell me to get from the case?
He's talking about your anti-venom. He's like, if you want me to get it from the case.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this reminds me of, like, you ever see those idiots do that challenge where they drink a shot glass of lemon juice?
No.
Yes. I feel like
Sorry.
Steve-O do that.
Your mom took too long, Tony.
She's an animal.
That she is.
Hi, Mom.
Are you just drinking lime juice, Tony?
Yeah, that's what I've graduated to. Just it takes the edge off.
He's like, I'm sober. I gotta drink lime juice now.
Are you mixing it with your water?
No, it's with Diet Coke.
Instead of buying Diet Coke with lime, he just buys Diet Coke and adds his own lime.
Correct.
My doctor told me today I had to start putting lemon juice in my water when I drank it. So I was just curious if that's why you were doing it.
No, but if you take, here we go. This is when the old comes out. So if you take a big old jug of water, you know, like those jugs where it's like drink all of me today, like, you know, those giant water containers.
Mm-hmm.
You put half a lime and half a lemon in there, and it like almost instantly detoxes you. Your like liver and kidneys and whatever. It just eats away whatever's in there almost immediately.
Yeah, no, that's why she told me to do it. She said that that I might have the beginnings of fatty liver, like you were talking about the other day. She's like, so now when you drink your water, add lemon juice to it because it helps it. So
yeah, it doesn't have to be alcohol related. It can be dietary.
Yep.
But
if you don't want a fat liver, just fucking kill it with liquor, and then you don't have a liver. So a fatty liver.
I don't think it works that way.
It's exactly how it works. I'm an Irish doctor. That's exactly how it works.
I mean, I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV, but I don't think it works like that.
It does. Absolutely.
Miyako Deken. Who the hell is that?
Chris's brother has a bunch of his friends in the chat, and they're just trolling.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Diabetes is serious. All right, this is getting too personal too quickly. Let's just go ahead and move on. That was a Cal Say Moo joke, so we're gonna go ahead and move on.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
That's good. Thank you.
Man.
Yeah. So to kind of I guess change gears just a little bit. So you guys did pretty well at the show. Sounds like pretty much across the board for the most part.
Yeah, for a 1 day show.
For what it was. Show. Yeah. And I know you had brought up about Ice Spark. You know, he did okay, but you know, probably didn't do as well as he wanted to with his numbers. But again, very specific to the items he was carrying.
Right.
And when you don't have enough traffic, it's very hard to, you know, out of 108 people say that, hey, you 50 have to be Transformers fans, so you know, come buy something. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will be. Maybe a quarter or less of that audience. I'm probably being generous, but maybe only 10% of the audience was actually Transformers fans. But what I was going to say was the when it comes to like Hasbro, you know, those items that you can get at a Walmart, get at a Target, that's a very hard resell. It's got to be a character that somebody's just like, I can't get this anywhere else. I know I can't, right? So they have to be going to the show and being like, hey, well, like I said earlier about Moto Master, if there's a Moto Master, he would have sold Moto Master if the price was decent.
Right.
But he's not going to sell the rest of the Stunticons, most likely, because they shelf warmed, you know, with the exception of Breakdown, which you could get when they reissued him. So it became, Breakdown went from being $150 Stunticon all the way back down to $40-$50 because he got reissued so everybody could finally finish their damn Menasor. You know, so I kind of, it's kind of like that for some of the other, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm just reading. So anybody who tries to sell just Hasbro related Transformers at a show, they're always at the mercy of the buyer and what is it that they don't have. Otherwise, you're just sitting on the same shit that Walmart did and tried to mark down and they couldn't sell, like freaking Bulkhead. I can't tell you how many times I would see him sitting in clearance, or the Beast Wars toys, how many times I would see those sitting in clearance. So it's impossible to turn around and have bought those for retail and then try to pass that on to somebody else that they're going to buy retail.
Now,
especially when it's a reissue.
I know a lot of stuff because I brought that up to Ice about it, and a lot of the stuff that he has though is stuff that's 5-6 years old that's not on shelves anymore. Now, granted, another version of a character may come out, which affects everything, but nothing that I'm aware of him having is like fresh off the shelves. It's all like old stuff, and I can understand where people are like, "Oh, even shit you grab at Ross right now, all the RossCon bullshit." It's like, okay, right now it's at RossCon, but the people who are buying it out in 2-3 years, that shit's not going to be available. And we've seen what happens with these things. Just because it was clearanced out 4 years ago, now it's the hot item. Now it's worth $130. You know what I mean? Because
sure,
people need it. So I mean, you can see what happens, but I wish you were there just so you could see what he had, because I can't even explain the stuff he had because I don't know what the hell it is. All I know is that it was a lot of Transformers.
Yeah, I wanted to buy one of the figures from him, but I didn't. I mean, I should have gone over and talked to him, but I was hoping that he'd sell his stuff the other thing, and then I was like, well, now that he didn't really make any sales, I'm not going to go over there and try to buy something. So,
yeah, don't help the man out when he didn't make any sales.
I mean,
don't buy something for the man. No.
Ooh.
But I'll give it this. Hold on, the show, right? Yeah. So it was put on by I don't know if he's still in the chat, but it was put on by Anthony. It was to benefit his dojo and help fund with the kids and the programs they have. But for somebody who's never done a show, he's only ever put on like martial arts tournaments, stuff like that. But bro, it was such a breath of fresh air going to this show, pulling up, and then he had a team of people who came out and helped you unload your vehicle. My car was unloaded in 5 minutes, stuff on the side. They had people follow me in with my stuff, put it where I needed to, and they were helping anybody who needed help. So I've never had a show have actual team. I've only ever had shows where the team doesn't really do anything except for take money at the door, and then one guy runs around while the others just watch a third person just do all the work. So it was refreshing to see somebody put on a show that actually had a team that really helped. But one thing that I thought was really cool, Anthony was walking around the show continuously checking on his vendors. And at one point, it was getting close to the end, maybe a couple hours. I was like, hey, man, I'm like, I've done pretty well. I'm not mad at what I did. I'm like, Psycho's been doing pretty well the past hour or so. He's been picking up. I'm like, but Ice, he's barely made a table, his tables. And he's like, oh, shit. He instantly walked over to him. And he's like, hey, I need that, and that. And bought $150 in shit. Just to help give him something hey, it's not the product, you know what I mean? Just to help support, because he understands his vendors are there, and it's not like he just bought stuff out of pity. It was stuff he wanted. But he's like, "Oh, let me go over there and buy something that helps support." Which I'm like, I've never seen a host of a show do that. I've only seen hosts of shows walk around and try and haggle you to get as cheap as you can, try and dangle free tables in front of you or something, and try and get your expensive shit for free. But so it was a breath of fresh air. And I think Anthony's show, I think he's onto something. And I was telling him also that all the vendors he talked to said that they would they want to do another one. They're asking for when his next one is. I'm like, bro, that right there shows you that your vendors see the potential in your show, and they might not have done great sales, but they can see it there and they want to come back and do it again. That only speaks volumes. So the next one, everybody should go out though, except for Tony, because that's a hell of a drive for Tony.
Yeah, I will not. No offense to him, but the trip would have to be worth my time. The last time I went down south for a show, it cost me $1,500. So I won't be doing that again.
I mean, granted, it was nice because the hotel I stayed at, I have a timeshare, so I was able to just crash there, if I need to. Or if worst case, I could have stayed at my mother's, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't have had no problem. But if I had to pay for a hotel and everything, I'd be like, God damn, I didn't do well. But because I had a free room all I had to do was pay for gas down. I didn't do bad. I'm not mad at it.
I mean,
it had done at most recent shows up here. So
that what was that dinosaur that you brought across the screen?
If your cat walks backwards, it looks like a brontosaurus that aren't real. That are heads backwards.
About the black hole everybody had the pleasure of seeing just a minute ago. Sharpen a pencil in there. So I think the reason the first show cost me so much money that we had done down there,
because you brought like your entire family, like 17 members.
Yeah, like I brought everybody down there, but it also had everything to do with I brought what I probably didn't need to bring. I could have, dwindled down. But I brought everything. I brought absolutely everything and every amount that I could because I didn't know what I was going to sell. And I was new to the show scene anyway. So I didn't know, what you bring, what you don't bring. Do you bring everything? Do you bring the backups? And then not to sell anything. I'm like, cool. This is great. But obviously after the fact, started doing other shows and that shit was selling faster and faster. So it was good to make it up at other shows for sure. Oh, but I think if I'd have done that show with you guys, like that you just did this other weekend, I could have definitely done it with just blockies. If I would have just brought,
you probably would have done well because there was a lot of there was a younger audience there. There was a lot of parents with kids and stuff. You probably would have done really well with blockies.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected the world either. Like I when I did the last show this other weekend and you came over, same thing. I didn't expect the world. And what you don't realize is because they're so inexpensive, the more you sell, before you know it, it's like, oh crap, I've made X amount of dollars, because I sold so many.
And because work.
Yeah, I'm just saying because they're so inexpensive, as opposed to, I sell 1 or 2 turtles and it's like, oh, I did $1,000. Well, yeah, I also had to get 2 booths. I also had to. I had to set up all this crap. It took me all year. The blockies took me no time at all. I was set up and I was torn down in like less than 30 minutes both times. I mean, it was literally just bag it up and I was gone, one shot, which was awesome. So going forward, yeah, if there's a one day show, I mean, all I'm doing is blockies because it is absolutely the easiest thing to load in and out. What is going on? There was a chick in purple tights at the show. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Who says that anymore?
Apparently Adam. Well, because of that, this is now a thing. And I feel that feeling too easy is right. I feel like Adam is definitely on a list. Probably several.
I have a feeling 90% of people in this chat have to register when they move.
Oh, Jesus. What kind of audience are we bringing? Holy fuck.
I don't know. This is exactly why.
Considering that the majority of the audience currently is Chris, his brother, and his friends, that tells you a lot.
Well, first of all, it's not me at all.
I said Chris' brother and his friends.
Oh, man. It's been a good ride. It's been pretty funny.
All I'm saying is all these motherfuckers better be subscribing for all the...
Yeah, subscribe. Like it. Share it.
The fun they're having at the moment. We must have lost Johnny. He's gone. God rest him.
He probably realized he didn't wipe correctly. He had to go try it again.
What'd you say, Psycho?
I said he said he'd be back, and he just hasn't come back.
Yeah, that's how that works. It seems
this is a valid point. My brother doesn't have any friends.
He's got some acquaintances that have
like we used to pay people to hang out with him, but like we stopped doing that.
It's like Kyle from South Park.
Except for, and I'm going to quote your brother, wow, this Mr. Psycho guy is like a breath of fresh air when he has a chance to speak. Me and 3 of my friends only watch for him.
Oh, so, my God.
He's an idiot.
Oh, the Vin Diesel story.
Yeah, the horror. I subscribed weeks ago, but Joe paid me to do so.
Thank you, Joe.
Wow. So I'm trying to think. I don't have any pickups recently, man. I did open all 3 series of the Wheels version of blockies for no fucking reason. Oh, I did get the Moon Knight for Rivals blockies. That did come in.
Okay.
That's pretty rad. Give me 1 second. Let me grab one of those and show you guys.
And then there was 2.
Seems that way.
What happened to what?
Nothing. No, Corey, you didn't drink from cans. I did, because if you ask Psycho, I am rich.
You are now, but you weren't when you were a child.
Well, we weren't paying like elementary school kids to hang out with Corey. That was like more high schoolish.
Oh, well.
Like we put him on soccer teams when he was elementary school, make him just play with other kids.
Okay. Did you ever set up Unicron?
Did ever what to what?
Set up Unicron.
Your Momicron. I don't know what I'm looking at besides
another Unicron over there. I think that's what he's showing us. Is it on like the lip of the backsplash?
Yeah, he's on the shelf. So divorce was easier than transforming him.
I'll take your word on that.
Look at this though, man. Look at the Moon Knight. Like, look at the shit that he comes with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great, dude. And I'm waiting for the there's a Harley Quinn, there's a fucking
I just love that like Blockies is like, hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to the factory and we're gonna make these toys, but instead of paying child labor to put them together and put them in boxes, we're just gonna take them off the conveyor belt, throw them in a box, and you can put them together and play with them.
Yes. It's the action series Optimus Prime. He does light up.
Nice.
So I mean, these are great, man, and people are losing their minds over them.
So, I need to explain something about my brother real quick.
Oh,
because
God.
when he was a wee baby in a crib, we were on our way. We were getting ready to go to Disney.
It's called a house, Chris. You don't have to be so ghetto.
Wow.
So we were getting ready to go to Disney. And I was like packing my bag, and he was in his crib, and he starts like trying to like reach for me, and he fell out of the crib. And I jumped over to catch him, and I caught him, but his head still kind of hit the floor. But I didn't want to not go to Disney, so I told my parents that I caught him and he was fine. But this is what happens. Now he does things like this, and I realized that I probably should have told my parents that.
Holy shit! You're like, is he okay? Yeah, he hit the fucking floor. I mean, he's fine. Let's go to Disney.
I caught him. He's okay. Bro, I had to go to Disney. Like, fuck that
he's
kid.
bleeding from the eyes. It's fine. Just let me dab that up. It's clotting. We're good. Let's go. Psycho, you opening up cupcakes? What do you got over there?
I picked up some of the stuff that Chris had gotten for me at the show, and so I was just taking it apart.
See?
So.
Holy crap. If you guys didn't see this one, this is what he says. He pushed me out of the crib like Game of Thrones. Holy shit, that's great. What is that in your hand? Is that the bike from...
Biker Mike from Mars, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, not what I was going to say at all.
You thought it was that anime, didn't you?
I thought it was Akira.
Yeah, that one.
I thought it was Kaneda's bike. That would have been badass. That's what I want a hot toy of.
Make one.
Give me a hot toy for Kaneda. That'd be badass.
Maybe they did make one. I don't know.
What is no cupcakes? He's on a diet. Who the hell's on cupcakes?
You said is it a cupcake? Corey is suggesting that.
Gotcha.
Moon was suggesting that I should be on a diet. It's probably correct, but.
Wow.
Joke's on you. I'm not the one the family got paralyzed. You guys are related to the bridge person?
Wow. You don't understand the darkness of what he just said. I applaud you, Corey, but that was entirely fucked up. But hilarious. But fucked up.
I take it you have a family member that is
his mother.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Is it one of those like still frame things? Like when he does move, it's like the ring, or
no? Oh man. Oh, I'm not gonna get into that in the cast.
Was it the ring? Christ. What was the one where she was all crazy? Was that her in the where she was down in the well and she was like, was that it?
The ring like, comes out of the well and comes out the TV.
That's the ring, right?
Yeah.
But isn't that one of the first? Like, wasn't that one of the first movies that introduced that cracking, moving, weird shit? Wow, why do I feel like this is a lot darker than it should be?
Oh, it's fucking dark. It's like Wesley Snipes right now. Oh, Jesus. Well, yes, Tori, I'll say yes. It was one of the first movies that did that. Just to, holy crap.
Steer away from this ridiculous nonsense into something toy related. Let's talk about the craziness going on with the Hasbro 84 proton packs right now.
That's you, Ron.
Yeah. So,
what? God damn it! I want to go get water, but go ahead.
No, go get water. Then we'll talk about it when you get back.
Perfect. Then you two talk about something.
2-second intermission. We got a 2-second nocturnal emission.
Anyway, so now that you've transformed Unicron, are you going to leave him transformed, or are you gonna put him back into planet mode?
I'd have to take vacation days to transform him back. Okay, so be very honest, and I'm sure other people are going to say no, you're over exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. It is not so much the complexity. Don't get me wrong, it's there.
Yes.
There's plenty of third-party transformers that are harder, but it's not necessarily the complexity of the transformation, but the size and the awkwardness.
Okay, fair.
The panels don't want to stay in place. We say, I don't want to take away from Hasbro. It is a quality toy. For sure is a quality toy. But the panels don't want to stay in place until you start clicking things in where they have to go. So you have to, you unclick, and this whole, chunk of plastic has to be maneuvered a certain way. And then, you flip it and you fold it and you twist it. And then all of a sudden it goes into a spot where it can actually click and solid and it won't move. But if it's not like precisely moved and precisely positioned in the right place, it doesn't sit properly, right? Like it just won't click in the way it's supposed to. And the toy is very specific, and it's scary when you move something and you hear a pop or you hear a snap. It's supposed to do it, but you assume you broke something.
Yeah, and you didn't.
That's how I feel with the chiropractor.
Break it. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I transformed it, I watched Emgo do it, and I probably watched it 6 or 7 times. I just kept rewinding and playing back and rewinding and playing back. And I will tell you that of all people I ever see do those transformations, I do love that he stops and goes, hey, there's a tab back here. And when you do the tab, if you put your hand here and move, and hold this button just in place a little bit, you'll be able to get to it easier. Like, he explains all the little tips and tricks to how to transform it so you don't break it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to that, because plenty of other guys just go, yeah, okay, flip this in place. Okay, this goes here, just rotates this around. He's very specific. He goes, hey, it's going to look like this is in place, but it's not. Move it a little bit more, and then, it's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so that helped me, but I wish I was kidding when I say that the worst was easier. This thing was such a nightmare to transform. Okay. Absolute nightmare. It looks cool as shit. He's big, but he's more impressive because of the quote unquote, like the wingspan, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Without the wingspan, he is not much bigger than a Titan. Not as much as I thought he was going to be. I expected him to be bigger.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for it. Somebody had to say it. Or somebody was going to. I don't know that they had to, but it was coming out. Giggity.
I mean, it's better than going in. Well, maybe
not. Anyway, so Psycho exploding ghosts and something like that.
Proton packs, what?
Yeah, so I've been, like, we've talked about it briefly before, and everybody's kind of going crazy because Hasbro didn't re-release the 84 Proton wands that they released back in 2024. Well, now, people are like, oh, well, you release this proton pack and now there's no way to get wands, and the only way to get them is to go on eBay and pay crazy scalper prices and blah, blah, blah. And it's not, it's not fair. And so because Hasbro keeps saying we're not planning to re-release the wand, now everybody is trying to be like, oh, well, what we should do is we should essentially return our proton packs. And somebody, I don't know how they did it, but they were able to find out what the inventory is in the warehouse, Hasbro's warehouse, of how many proton packs are left. There's like 463, and a bunch of people have been returning theirs. And someone online did this thing about it's like $27 to ship it, and when you make Hasbro, when you tell them it's defective and you have to send it back, because that's how a lot of people are doing it. Oh, it's defective, it doesn't work. And then you have to send it back, they have to eat that cost. And they're like, if enough of us send them back, then Hasbro's going to be forced to do something. Either, re-release the wand or make the proton pack so cheap that you can go buy the wand on secondhand, right? Like from eBay, and it will kind of cancel out the increase in the cost of the wand.
So what you're saying is that somebody's suggesting sending back their packs.
Yep.
Because a bunch of poor people couldn't buy the wand when it first came out.
Well, because so the argument in this group, because like I said, I started going down the rabbit hole when I saw the post earlier, and I went into the group and I started looking at everything. The argument was Hasbro fucked up by releasing a wand back in February of 2024 and then not saying anything about an 84 proton pack until a year later, and then not giving anybody an opportunity to buy a wand then, because the wand was already announced and released by then.
Well, they should just step up their fandom and actually be fans and buy this shit anyways. Like, yeah, no, I'm not sending my pack back because a bunch of crybabies are like, oh, 2 years ago I didn't have the money, or I didn't buy it because I was a bitch. Like, no, I'm not sending my pack back because of that.
No, and I'm not suggesting that you should send your pack back. What I'm saying is,
but that's what they're suggesting.
Yes,
that's what they want to do. They want this movement. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, and they're like, this is the only way that Hasbro is going to listen to reason. And to be honest, I don't even think they would listen then, right? Like, they've made up their mind, and people are like, oh, how can they just decide they're not going to release it after selling all these packs? Well, everybody had an opportunity to buy the wand, and the wand went on clearance. And at one point, because people were putting up dates and stuff, at one point on Amazon, the wand went all the way down to $99. And then people said that the day that the pack was, because there's obviously people hopping in and arguing against doing this. And people were like, oh, well, the day that the pack went up for order originally, the 84 pack, you could still go on Amazon and buy the wand. It was still available, and it wasn't upcharged. It was $120, which is what it came out at. And then people were like, yeah, but it's sold out in like 2 days. So what were we supposed to do? I don't know. It's interesting how toxic this whole thing has become so quickly.
Well, first of all, welcome to the internet and the Ghostbuster fandom. It's always toxic. Doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking people having either buyer's remorse or they're upset because they missed out on something, and now they're just going to try any way to play the victim card. Like, oh, Hasbro's doing it. Like, Hasbro got their money. Hasbro knows how many wands they sold. Yep. They know how many packs they're selling. Like, if you didn't get a wand, that's not Hasbro's fault. That's your fault for not buying a wand when it came out or when the pack first went on sale. Like, and they're only bitching about it now because they're starting to ship. Like, oh, well, now I have it. Like, you've had a year and a half to bitch. You haven't said shit till now. Shut the fuck.
So this just came out?
The pack.
I got my pack like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I don't know. So this was a HasLab, or this was?
No, this wasn't the HasLab. This was, they re-released the HasLab mold, kind of like what you were talking about the other week with Unicron, right?
Yeah.
It is not the HasLab. It's what the proton pack looked like in the first movie, the 84. So essentially it looks brand new. It doesn't have
Nice and
scratch
clean.
scuffs. It doesn't have like it's not weathered. It's not beaten up.
Right,
It
it's
looks
new.
pristine.
And what are people? I'm sorry, I didn't listen at all. What are people complaining about?
So Tony, I'm gonna catch Tony up, John, before you try and spiel the whole thing out for another 10 minutes. The pack came out, and now people are upset because the wand, the 1984 wand, came out 2 years ago. Now they're pissed off because Hasbro's like, we're not re-releasing the wand. We already did that, and now they're pissed off because they want the wand to go with their packs because they didn't buy one 2 years ago when it was first released. That's all.
Oh, they come separately?
Yeah.
They did, yes.
That's really weird. Huh.
But now the internet's upset and they think that Hasbro, will probably go bankrupt for this. And their solution is, silly. Everybody send your packs back. That'll teach them a lesson.
Yeah, that seems silly. I would tell you that most likely what will end up happening is Hasbro will re-release the wand.
Well, Hasbro has said they're not doing that.
Oh, so they already came out and said you guys can pound sand.
Well, no, they said that they're not.
But yes.
So they said that they're not re-releasing the 84 wand, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to remake it or upgrade it or do something else with it. Because unlike everything else, they took the entire listing off their website. So there's speculation that they're actually going to release something, but it won't be a re-release. It'll be like an upgrade. Which, if they do that, then they're not lying because they're like, we're not re-releasing it, but we are going to put out an upgrade. So there's speculation. But also, people just, hoping and wishing. Like I said, if they were fans, they would have bought it when it first came out anyway.
If they put out an upgrade, how are you going to feel, Chris?
I don't give a fuck. That shit doesn't bother me.
Would you get an upgrade?
Maybe. I don't get mad over toys. It's fucking toys. I do it to have fun, not to fucking get bent out of shape and take one up the ass. Like, that's not what I'm here for.
For all of you that can't see it, Chris is presently shoving.
For those listening in.
I'd buy a figure of the lady with the cart who has to spray the toilet paper with Windex to get the fire to go out.
The housekeeper?
Yeah.
What in the hell are you doing?
That's one of my favorite parts of the whole fucking movie. Because Egon is shaking violently because he keeps shooting. And he's, whoa, nice shooting, Tex. No, that might have been a different part. But then she comes out and she's like, what the hell are you doing? And then she's just fucking spraying it.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Right. Oh my god. It was my fault. That was my fault. Sorry.
Oh man. Well,
fantastic.
What else we got for this week?
Well, I'm curious. So I want to double back to this whole proton pack thing.
Okay.
So the community feels that if they turn around and send it back, that's going to hurt Hasbro.
That'll teach Hasbro a lesson or force them to re-release the wand. Or as Psycho said, one of them thinks that it will cause them to lower the price on the pack enough to that if they have to buy the wand on the secondary market, that it will balance out the price, which is a stupid fucking thought.
Yeah.
Well,
considering that proton wand is going for like $600 or $700, it's absolutely crazy.
How much is the pack?
The pack is $300.
Okay, so they think Hasbro's going to turn around and be like, you can get the pack for $99 and go ahead and take those $200 and put it towards a wand. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's not happening.
If anything, instead of $299, they might go, we'll do it for $279, and that would be about it. And take your $30 that you're saving and go put it towards your.
But this is going to be another one of those cases that you see in the groups, right? For years, you have the few who are pissed off and they're loud. And the loud ones, I don't know how these people who get upset and are loud online, how they can afford to even be online. I don't think they have jobs because they are commenting all day the same dumb shit, and they're loud as fuck, and they're hoping that the whole saying the squeaky wheel gets the oil, but like that shit doesn't work. But they're fucking loud when majority of the people aren't sending their shit back. They don't give a fuck. They bought the pack. They bought a wand. They're happy. It's just the loud ones doing what they do best.
Yeah.
They should have bought a Hector and a Carlos. That would have solved the situation.
Like, they should have just been real fans and bought that shit when it first came out. That would have solved the situation.
Yeah. I mean, I bought 2 when they came out because I have 2 HasLab packs. And I'm like, okay, well, I can have 2 wands that are Spangler wands because I have 2 original Spangler wands. And I'm like, and then if I don't want the look of this, I can have the regular wand. I bought them not even knowing they would do an 84 pack.
There's a difference in the wands?
Yes.
Why?
One is clean and one is added
taped up, all like aged.
Yeah, like Spangler put a shotgun handle on the bottom of it so that you could grip it. He like used duct tape and shit on it. Like it looks.
The Spangler wand, Tony, is from Afterlife. So, you know, it's 30 plus years old. It's been customized and comfort and worn out. Like,
I was thinking of the first movie when they had him. I wasn't thinking beyond that.
Yeah, no, that's why it's called the Spangler one, because it's his from Afterlife. And same thing with like the pack. It's supposed to be his from the upgrades and stuff that were made. And that's why these are called the 84 pack, 84 wand, because they're supposed to be brand new, as if they were just made for the movie, and that's brand clean and new.
Like the cheap but it was like $300. The one I bought from Spirit.
Kinda, yeah.
But it's all in there. The one from Spirit, it's all in there. You guys paid $300 for just the packs.
Well, for the HasLab pack, it was $400 for just the pack. But yeah,
yeah, I'm just saying. I'm talking about the one you're talking about right now, the generic.
And if you there's plenty of videos that'll compare those 2 exact ones, and there's some really telling differences that makes up for like the price difference.
I'm sure there is. Yeah. Like I'm not a Ghostbusters person, so I mean, I just saw that I could get a proton pack, a life-size proton pack for $300, and I thought that was cool.
Which is a great deal.
Right, which is why I bought it. Like, I mean, listen, I don't hate Ghostbusters. It's just not something I run out and buy. And, you know, I don't. Yeah, I never said I hated it. You just assume. But
you just said the second one's better because you're fucking crazy.
I just get tired of all the I don't like it enough for all the extra toys and bullshit that they keep putting out. I just don't care. So, but it doesn't mean it's bad. I will say one train I wish I would have jumped on is this goddamn X-Men train. Dude.
Not what I thought you were gonna say.
Or Soul Train, either one. So they're the X-Men 97 Sentinels. Every show I have been to since these things dropped, there are people walking around with them in their hands.
And that was a pre-order too.
What now?
That was a pre-order too.
Mm-hmm. I had 2 of those on order, and then I canceled because I'm like, what am I going to do with these? And I was thinking about reselling them, and then I'm like, because the X-Men 97 had slowed down, my idiot self didn't stop to say, you jackass, they're going to come out with season 2, and all of this shit's going to go right back up in price because it was very popular because everybody was like, ooh, X-Men 97, and the people that watched it back in the day, yeah, I got it when they were buying it, but then there was a whole new generation of idiots who were buying the toys just because it was popular, not because they watched the show at all.
How you gonna sit there? This new generation of idiots. Do you see our backgrounds? Like,
I'm just saying. Like, listen, man. I know. Really, really, Johnny. That's the only thing you've said the entire night.
I know.
He waited all night for that.
Right. Also,
pretty much.
So, I don't have a problem with people wanting to get into something. I have a problem with people wanting to get into something because it's cool and popular at the moment. Not because they have any genuine interest. Because once it goes away, what happens? They're just like, oh, okay, that was cool. That's it. They just, like, the interest goes away. And I can only equate this back to Deadpool and how all of a sudden all these people became Deadpool fans overnight because it was cool and it was a different character and blah, blah, blah. And so it's the same thing with X-Men 97. They did an awesome job with the show, picking up where X-Men left off. So I think they did awesome, and they kept going with it. And I think this next season is going to be badass. And so the figures were cool. And I wish I would have jumped on the figures from the get-go, but I didn't. But the freaking X-Men 97 Sentinel, man, it's just... I've seen the damn thing in person out open of the box. It looks really cool. and then everybody's buying the shit out of them. I really wish I would have jumped on that bandwagon, and I kind of hope they do Master Mold. You know,
that would be interesting.
I mean, they really could, and somebody would buy it. I mean, he's a key part of the series. You know, it's not like he's a rando character. I hope they do an Apocalypse that makes sense, and not, you know, like, remember when they did the older toys, he was smaller?
Yeah.
Because it had to fit in the blister pack. It had to make sense, just like other characters. But nowadays, if you notice with modern toys, they don't care about that. If he fits in the blister or if he fits in whatever, they'll make a box for the character if they think it's going to sell. And I think like they could easily get away with, because the characters are what, 6 inches? Are they 6-inch figures
from Hasbro? Yeah.
Yeah. So easily, what they could do a 10-inch Apocalypse, and that would probably be big enough to make sense based on the cartoon.
Has he been in X-Men 97 yet?
I don't think he's been in the X-Men 97 yet, and I watched it, and I don't remember him being in it.
Okay.
Now, actually, he might. I could be completely wrong. He might have shown up at the end when Rogue and Magneto are fucking people up.
Oh.
Well, that too. I'm sure they made intercourse in or around her vagina.
That's where she got the white stripe from.
Yeah, so for those she got a white stripe, all right. For those of you that can't see the screen, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm not disappointed with anything they've done for the X-Men 97 line. And again, the only reason I bring it up is because I've been seeing the Sentinel at shows every time. It's selling like crazy. And then they started advertising for the next season. And so I think all you guys who don't have it, isn't everybody running after Beast? Because Beast X-Men 97
hasn't come out yet. Like, they just announced that he'll be up for pre-order.
But that's like the thing everybody's anticipating?
I think he's the last one, yeah.
Yeah. What was... I thought I knew the reason, but what is the reason behind that? That everybody's freaking out?
Because he's the last one.
Like the last one they're going to release?
I think he's the last
just
one
to have
from
the
that
original cast.
Yeah, to have the full team.
Okay. Because when did he come out with a lab coat and everybody was freaking out? When
that was years before.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they did a Marvel Legend of him in the lab coat
That's
in the retro package, I think, earlier this year.
No,
he's like $300.
No,
right?
no. That's like five years ago at least.
Yeah,
but it's like $300, right?
In the retro package?
Yes, in the retro package. I had that figure and I sold it a couple.
I actually still have mine.
Before I moved, and it was not worth that much. Now it is.
Yeah.
In my store, he was going for like $80 or $90 at one point. Before I started soaring to that price.
See, I feel like that's one of those items that if you've got it now, take advantage of the fact that he's worth so much.
Yeah.
Because when the other character comes out, it could, I'm not saying it will, but could drive his price down because now they can get another Beast to have with their X-Men 97 characters.
Depending because of the X-Men 97.
2023, you assholes. Oh,
yeah, that's the one.
3 years ago.
You just said 5. Well, not you, Johnny. Said like 5 years ago. This is like fucking 2023.
Target's collector thing is CollectorCon, right? Not who's Collector Fest? Is that Walmart?
I don't fucking know.
No. What is Walmart? Not Collector Fest. What is it called?
I think it's Collector Fest.
But Target is CollectorCon, right?
I don't.
Geek. Who does Geek Fest? Or
Walmart. No.
Walmart. That's
no Target. I don't fucking know. One of them. Why?
Geek Out. No. Something Geek Out, right?
What's the question that's pertaining to this? Why?
Just because I'm like in my brain, I was thinking about something and then I couldn't straighten out who was what. So I'm like, well, let me ask the question. But apparently,
Walmart is CollectorCon.
So then, what's Target?
I think it's Geek Fest. Target, Geek Out, Geek Week, Geek Fest. It says Geek Out.
That doesn't sound right either, though.
I'm looking at it. It's on the internet. It's got to be true.
It's come from their website, but I feel like it wasn't always called that.
Like I said, it's on the internet. It's got to be true. Summer Geek Out. Yeah, the collector spot. Who the hell is buying a Larry Bird figure?
People who like Larry Bird? I don't know.
You should see this figure. His socks are atrocious.
They were atrocious back in the 70s.
It's about to get a lot worse. Here, I'll show you. This is great. Let's share the Larry Bird socks. Come on, screen. Share it for me.
Yeah, so Geek Fest is one of those small toy cons or Comic Cons that happens in
look at those socks.
Ocala area or some shit. Yeah, no, those
He looked like he got done teaching a class and put his dress shoes back on.
I mean, probably did. They only got paid like, minimum wage back then.
I'm Nelly Bud. I don't know why he talks like Elmer Fudd, but
well, we know why.
Summer Geek Out is back. First drop 6.5, last drop 7.17. Shit, we're already missing it.
Oh. Anything good?
So far, Larry Bird with dress shoes.
Well, that's good.
Oh my god, I am adorable. I make myself laugh. Oh, look at this.
Gotta think that. Oh, Onslaught?
Why does it look like Magneto?
Because it's Onslaught?
It is.
I don't know who that is. Is that like the machine, the armor he puts on?
It's he's got, I don't remember his exact story why he's got the Magneto helmet, but he's a different form of somebody else.
Yeah, that looks like the only thing they released so far. The 3-pack of the Insecticons, that's a waste. Nobody's going to pay $80 for those. Then another $27 for, what is this, Prowl? I can't see it. Red Alert?
So Onslaught, just so you know, Tony,
Prowl.
Onslaught is a, goddamn, he's a powerful entity. He's born from the merged minds of Professor X and Magneto.
Just sound out the big words, Chris. You'll get there.
Duh, that's fucking crazy. So it's fucking Professor X and Magneto minds basically came together and created Onslaught.
Made a love child. Yeah. Wild, man.
Yeah, that's a beast. But, all right, man. And Walmart's the collector con, so.
What? I don't. You do this every time. You can't wait. This kid kills me. It's a good segue into other things. All right. All right. What else we got?
I think that's it. I mean, unless somebody else has got something. Johnny hasn't said much. Maybe he's got something.
No, based on his last
he didn't even say no,
game.
So Johnny's like, I'm not gonna fucking answer that with a response.
All right, well then we are good. What do you want to plug your Thursday? I will not be around.
Fuck Thursday. Yeah, Thursday we've got Collector's Hideout, where we will be discussing something, and it'll be fun. If you want to know what that something is, I suggest tuning in.
Show up Thursday.
Yeah, just show up, see what happens.
Yeah, that's sound advice. All right.
I mean, I'd like to. You won't be there. I'd like to discuss, how fucking horrible Star Wars is, but you won't be there to help, with the horribleness of it. So, say that for another time.
Defend that statement in the best interest of my own health.
She doesn't watch Collector's Hideout.
She doesn't watch my show, so there you go. It doesn't matter. So,
exactly.
Right.
And cheeks. Wait. So actually, I do want to plug something. Friday.
Johnny's here. Still.
Friday. Go on to Figure Fight Club YouTube channel. Plastic Universe is going to be doing a podcast. I'm going to be actually interviewed on there, talking about grub sport and collecting and so forth. So be sure to check that out.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll definitely be watching, Johnny. I'm gonna go into the. Is it a live thing or is it recorded?
It's live.
Oh, I'm gonna go troll the shit out of it. All right.
I'm gonna post nudes.
I'm just gonna start fucking demanding Van Clam. We want the clam.
We want Gordy. He's like, that's the wrong channel altogether.
I don't think that Johnny is here for your shit today.
Johnny's not here for shit any day.
Well, no, but sometimes he laughs and he just kind of goes with it. Today, he does not look like he's here for your shit at all.
Well, while he's busy wiping up the shit. Everybody, thank you guys for coming out tonight. As always, we tend to have a good time. A lot of chat engagement, which is really cool. For those of you that were not watching in the chat and you were listening at home, if you liked it, subscribe, get a notification, do something, man, and get on board and be part of the fun. Because it is a live show, again, some of you listen
next week.
Some of you, I love when you interrupt halfway through a statement. It's a lot of fun.
It's what I'm here for.
For those of you that are listening, is and it's a recorded show. It is a lot more fun when you are live with us. So if you can join, awesome. And if you can't, and you happen to listen to it afterwards, thank you for listening. Very cool of you. And as always, thank you so much for joining in. No Kips.
Oh, I was going to do the sound.
Oh, can you do that? Fuck it, go for it.
No Kicks.
Ah!
Literally, he told you that last time.